Curious Radio.
Get me on the mic, son.
Hey, it's episode 51. I got my boy JJ returning for a third dose of Curious Radio.
JJ Soria. And this is the most JJ Soria you've ever met on this show because I'm usually super fucking
Super
high.
stoned. So I was like, you know what?
Start.
Let's start right away before we smoke.
Before I smoke. I mean, I smoked a little bit before I came here, but not nothing. Not
At the front. You talk to the front of it.
Is this way?
Yeah.
Not like this? Well, I can't have no style.
I mean,
can't
you can,
be like
bro.
this.
But people are going to hear you sideways. What's up, brother? You know what we always thinking about that we never talked about on this podcast? Dude, I don't know, maybe we did. How we grew up in the same area. Have we talked about that?
Pretty well. We're both from the valley.
Yeah.
I do claim El Sereno, which is where I spent the first 9 years of my life.
Same here. South Central was in the first beginning of my life, but ended up moving to the valley after.
But so wait, where you claim South Central or do you claim the valley?
Both.
Do you?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I definitely say I'm from El Sereno.
But when they say where you're from, yeah.
But I grew up in the valley.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it. I'm a valley guy. I'm a valley guy. I don't know why.
I like the valley, bro.
Whatever stigma there is with that, I guess there's some stigma of being.
I think it's people
person.
that come here from other places. They're like, ew, the valley. I'm like, the fuck is wrong
why
with the valley?
Why am I allowing people's idea to influence me?
That's what I'm saying.
You know, fuck that. You know, whatever. Yeah, I'm from the valley.
I like the valley, bro.
But I'm originally from El Sereno. I have some pride in that.
You went to Kennedy, right?
I went to Kennedy High School.
Yo, Kennedy was ghetto back in the day.
You went to Sylmar?
Yeah.
Slimar?
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Sylmar was ghetto as fuck back in the day, too.
Football team was good, though. The Spartans.
Yeah. I had CJ on here. Homeboy, he's playing for the CFL. Did a little...
I saw a piece of that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, can I just go ahead and commend you? Again, I think I've done it before, but I'm going to commend you again on how far your podcast is coming.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm a fan.
Thanks,
and
man.
not just a friend, but a fan. And I am inspired.
Well, you know how much work this
I'm not done
takes.
talking, bro.
Sorry, but
So
you know how much
let
work
me
it
stop.
takes.
Let me.
Sorry.
Please
Go ahead.
keep going. It's only happened once in a while.
I know. Let me take it.
But you come a long way with this,
Thanks,
and I see you. It seems promising. I could see you doing more with it, and it's gaining ground. You're getting better with it, and I'm inspired by it because I would like to do it someday.
Yeah.
So
you totally can. You know what the hard part is, bro? Like, if you just have a producer that you could just hire, you know what I mean, to do all your shit, then it would be.
You need it.
Clutch.
You need a Jamie.
That's what I need. Yeah, a Jamie.
You need a Jamie
from Joe. If you guys aren't familiar from Joe Rogan's podcast, he has Jamie. Jamie's a wizard, though. I don't know if I can afford a Jamie, bro.
Well, I mean, just get
I'll pay you hourly rates.
Get a Jaime.
Yeah, I know.
Get a Jaime, bro. Get a fucking Jaime that is working his way to be a Jamie, and this is his stepping stone. You know what I'm saying?
Jaime, come on, bro.
Make
I need
it
you to
work.
look some stuff up for me, bro.
Make it work.
You
Make
can
it
use
work.
the Spanish Google. It's all good. I don't mind.
There we go.
Shit.
Can we talk about your Coco
painting
over here?
It's tight, bro. My buddy Juan did that shit for me.
He has this painting over here, which unfortunately you guys can't see.
I'll show you guys later. I'll plug a picture
But
of
it looks like it's straight from Coco. And
I haven't
was
even
like,
seen it, bro. It's fucked up. I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's a beautiful movie.
I hear
man.
it. I hear that. It's
beautiful. Yeah, and the detail.
Like it makes it'll make you cry beautiful. Like Lion King.
It did. I believe it made me emotional at some point.
For sure. Then I'll cry like a bitch. I cry, bro. I'm a crier.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't go that far, but I definitely. Yeah, I've shed. Nah, was it that movie? I don't know, man. I know I've shed some tears.
Bro, the Lion King still gets me, bro, to this day. That's why I named Nala Nala, because of the Lion King.
Is that why?
Yeah, it's my favorite childhood movie. That scene, bro, where Simba's like, no, come on, Mufasa. And he's dead and shit, and he's like climbing under his paw. He's like, get up. And then Scar's like, you did this, Simba. He's like, no.
Me and Lemon were talking about Scar. I go, that's who I would be.
That's a cool role, right?
Scar.
Not no licking.
Hey, fucking licking all over my hand.
She just wants to lick you up, bro. She's like, I want to give you love. She's
it's all
cool
good. It's all good. But okay, relax.
Yeah, Coco. Okay, now go to your bed. Go to your bed. It's enough guest appearance for today. She makes an appearance in every episode. That's it.
Look at these kicks.
Thanks, bro. Check it out. Green kicks today, bro.
Oh, I got some new ones too, folks.
Oh, you do, dude. Always got the tightest shoes in the game. You had new ones. I was talking to you yesterday about your new kicks. These are tight, bro. I don't know too much about kicks. I just look at them and I'm like, this looks cool. I could wear these, and that's it.
Let's talk about something really important in the world. Why has not? Yeah, my English is real good. Huh?
LUSD, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man,
I'm right there with you, man.
And I haven't even smoked yet.
I'm making up
Jesus
words.
Christ. I should be sponsored by Nike.
That's true.
This is a crime. This is
true. You're a walking fucking billboard for them.
I really am.
Bro, look at this. You got Nike. You got Nike. These are Nike.
And
Nike,
no
bro.
one. I mean, it's either I'm stupid or they're just.
Maybe you gotta start your own, bro.
You know what?
Fuck
Actually, yeah. You know what? Jaywalk.
exactly.
Jaywalk
Yeah, bro.
apparel.
We'll do a jaywalk. We'll even rip off their logo. We'll just write
Jaywalk
jaywalk on
will.
top of it.
Jaywalk will eventually.
That'd be tight, bro. If you
emerge.
made your own workout gear,
Well, you know, I mean, it is an idea of mine. I do want to do some apparel ideas.
that'd be tight, bro. Are you kidding me? This guy spends more time in the fucking gym than most people I know. I'm in the gym a lot too, and then this motherfucker's in there more than I am. He's doing 2-a-days and shit.
3 days sometimes.
Woo!
I'm doing morning, afternoon.
I
and
rarely
back at
do
night.
2-a-days, but I'm about 6 days. I did hot yoga this morning or
was it?
afternoon. It was dope, bro. Today was tight, man. I put it on Instagram. There's fucking the instructor is this skinny white dude, bro. He looks like this like vegan, like like the Burning Man type. He's got tattoos on his face. He's got like an M here. He's a skinny white kid, right? And he's got all these tattoos, like little weird things, and I'm just like, man, who the fuck is this guy? And he ended up being sick, bro. He like the way he like, you know how it's like all about like it's kind of like a meditation when you're in there. So he's like,
Well, which kind of?
I do Bikram.
Oh, Bikram. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So he slowed the entire class down to like a rhythm because a lot of that's just fucking your brain's trying to tap out and you're like and you're in there just okay. Let me just think about this breath. Let me think about this. Let me think about this moment right now because I want to tap out. I want to tap. But he was good, man. He was dope. It was awesome. I wanted you to come with me, but you were bitching out.
Yeah, I went to the 24-hour and I just got some cardio in.
That's good.
I want to do spin back. I want to get some type of pump in my legs, and that's what I did a little ab work. It was good. But you know, Bikram is actually the first type of yoga that I did. I mean, actually, I went to Yoga Works once with Jesse Garcia.
Oh yeah.
Jesse's the first person.
Is he like legit at yoga?
Yeah, Jesse's legit, man. Jesse knows how to do
Jesse,
this.
what the fuck? I've been telling
He's
him
a
to come
strong
on the show.
mother. He's a strong dude.
Yeah.
He's a strong dude. Yeah.
He's a builder too, bro. He built the crib out in
He's
Austin.
He's a creative dude, man.
Yeah.
He's talented. That's why I admire all you guys. You, Jesse, Walter. You guys all have this just other skills
To make shit.
Yeah,
We're like, hey, you want a house, bro? I'll make you a house.
Fuck, man. I wish I had that ability.
I mean, you can, bro. It's just
It's
kind
cool.
of
I
patience.
mean, it's true. I could.
A lot of it's patience, bro. Because, like, sometimes it's, like, problem solving. Like, and over time, you get better at it because you're like, oh, fuck, I fucked this up. How do I fix this? Like, what's the way to fix this? And then over time, you just pick up little ways, little tricks and shit. And it just gets easier and easier. Like anything, you know? Like anything.
What would you do if you were not an actor? That's not in the entertainment industry.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
That you would enjoy doing.
Probably make furniture.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I could see that, bro. I
Yeah, I
see
can make
you.
furniture.
You got skills with that stuff.
I'm making a coffee table. It's right outside the door right here. Yeah, I'm making a coffee table. It's tough, but again, like you got to dedicate time to that shit. If I wasn't entertaining, yeah, I'd be making some shit. Cause it's like art in itself too, bro. Like when you make shit, cause you're just kind of creating. Like how the fuck am I?
I could definitely see. What is that considered? Is that
Carpentry?
a carpenter, right?
Yeah,
You
carpentry.
would be a carpenter.
Cause my dad did that shit.
You would be able to even like back in the Bible days.
Yeah,
Even though
I
I don't
know. Me
believe in
and
the
Jesus would
in that fairy tale.
Jesus was a carpenter, bro. That's the real thing.
You could survive during that time.
Yo, he's
Myself, I
Jesus.
think about what would I do.
He's Jesus and he's a carpenter,
Yeah, man,
bro.
It's just
He's like-
saving lives and
building homes.
yeah.
I'll make you a
That's
table, bro.
amazing.
Let me heal that leprosy that you got or whatever.
Some people might even consider a carpenter being Jesus. You know what I mean? Like
That's true.
that's their someone.
That's their gift.
Right.
Dude, we haven't talked about. I haven't even talked about it on the podcast.
I wanted before we go there, please. I wanted to talk about you didn't even ask me. You're such an actor, bro.
Not there. We're not there yet.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I was just going back. I wanted to talk about what I would do.
Okay, what are you gonna do? Oh yeah. You're right.
That's where
you're right.
I thought.
What would you do?
I'd be a therapist.
There's no therapist back then.
Back when? I'm just saying now. Like
Now? Yeah, you would.
Yeah,
You'd be good at that.
I'm good at breaking down and
You're good at listening.
Yeah.
He's really good at listening. We were talking about this on our trip, which we'll get to in a bit. Yeah, you would be a good therapist, bro.
I've been doing it all my life. I was always.
You didn't even know.
No, I kind of had a feeling I was
Like I'm good at this.
Yeah, well, because I mean, especially with girls, I used to always be the friend zone guy that I would always have a crush on a girl that had a boyfriend.
Yep.
And I was so nice.
I'll figure him out though.
I was so nice, but you did. I mean, I got I did all right, but yeah, for a long time I'd be listening to the problems.
Yeah.
And I just got to learn what women were like at home.
Bro, they're wired so much more differently. And
I
I have a lot of friends that are females, and I simply like kicking it with them because it's like not only is it aesthetically more pleasing, but Like it's better, it's easier on the eyes than hanging around a bunch of fucking dudes. But they're wired so much differently, like the way they think shit. And I'm always like, how do you? Oh, that's how you guys do that shit. And women would make incredible detectives because they can find fucking anything out, bro. If you're cheating, bro, you might get, unless she doesn't give a fuck. She knows you're getting caught. Don't do it.
That's why. So the truth is just an easier way to go.
Yeah.
Just be honest. Just be upfront about. That's what I call being a man.
Yeah.
Just be upfront with shit and let them make a choice. Like, you know, either it's gonna be one or the other, and and this makes life so much more easier.
Why you gotta lie? Don't lie.
Just man up and be a fucking man.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do.
If you want to live your life a certain way, just speak up and let it be, and let them make a choice.
How are they supposed to know what you want? You gotta communicate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took back to what I was saying earlier. We took a trip to old Joshua Tree.
Woo! Yes, it was
God
a trip.
damn, that was a for real trip.
Wow.
Yeah, we partook in a little psilocybin out there.
Shrooms.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was called psilocybin.
that's the active little ingredient in it.
Psilocybin.
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 Yeah.
Would
Yeah,
you be? Oh, let me stick with this topic first. Yeah, man, that was my second time. I think second or third time ever doing shrooms. Second
It always
time.
cracks you open, man. I always feel like
You know what? I feel like you and Renee were there for more of a spiritual thing.
Yeah,
I felt like you guys had
For sure.
your mind set on going into a certain way.
yeah,
I always was, on the other hand, was just gonna go along and see where we went.
yeah,
And
which is kind of a cool way to do it too, because you're.
It was. I was so high, so high. Yo,
The plants, man, they get you.
you guys were talking about the breathing mountain, and I couldn't get past my eyelids.
Dude, we were staring off into the distance. We're on this fucking rock. First of all, that rock was tripping me out, bro. That, like, just holding that rock, I'm like, these rocks have seen some shit. They've been there for thousands of years, bro. Big ass rocks. Anyway, we're sitting there, and we're watching off in the distance as we're it looks like the fucking mountains are breathing, bro. And Renee and I are like, I'm like, dude, check out the mountains breathe, bro. It's talking to the sky. Like, it sounds so ridiculous now, but at the moment.
And I hear you guys over there.
JJ's in the back doing his own thing.
And you guys over there, and I'm sitting back here on top of a rock, like Indian style. And whatever's going on behind my eyelids, it's got me physically weak. Like, it's exhausted me.
Yeah.
Whatever's going on behind my eyelids has got me physically weak because I'm so tired from trying to process what I'm seeing behind my eyelids. Can you understand that, folks?
It doesn't make
Hold
sense.
on. I want them to hear this. I was physically tired. Like, my body was exhausted as I'm just thinking, trying to process what I'm seeing behind my eyelids. That was amazing. And I was seeing all kinds. I was seeing these, like, playing cards with Indian women on it, like if I don't know, that's the Dalai Lama. That's not a woman. Indian woman with all the makeup, and then I saw the eyes blinking, and then it was.
You were going through it. Renee and I were in the front. We're like, look at JJ, and JJ's like in the back, just.
Oh man, having an experience, and I got up shadow boxing.
You know, and I always get like all bendy first. I'm like, oh. Like, I feel like if you feel it in the body, right, first you're like, holy shit. I don't know, man. It's for me, it's always been like a spiritual thing. Not the first few times, right? The first few times I don't know what the fuck I was doing. But like, you know, this is probably my second or third time. The first time I did it, I was in high school, bro. During school.
That's a good idea.
It's a crazy kid. And dude, it was just for us, I don't know. I was really there to like, because what it does is, for me, it helps remove me from the ego, and I'm able to just look at myself differently, in a different light. We're all, you're able to look at others in a different light and identify like where the ego is manifesting itself, because it's unclear sometimes. Like, you don't really know. Like, you're like, oh, I feel this way because I feel this way, and it's like you don't realize that a lot of that is your ego. You know, you're trying to overcompensate or something or whatever. It's hard to identify, and with that, it's almost like it pulls it down, and you're able to like look at your life and think about your life's problems and think about what's going on and being like, is this other things in my life that are fucking me up, or is it really something that it helps me turn the attention inward and be like, well, maybe this is all my fault.
You're saying you can't do that without shrooms? For
sure. But it's a much more intense experience. It's like, I just feel like those experiences are like, you're getting just a bunch of data at once. You usually get data, right? You can break shit down, but that's like, it's like a heavy dose where you're just like, boom, let's fucking work right now. You know what I mean? Does it make any sense?
I mean, I don't know what you mean because I've never been there. I've never.
Like at the end when we were just talking.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I can't relate to that because I've never shroomed and thought inwardly about myself or anything. Yeah. I was just like, I was Rocket Man.
Oh yeah, we were singing that.
So I was just enjoying that high. But I think, I do a lot of. Is that being introspective? Is that what that's
introspective
called?
Thinking? Yeah.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen, English, believe it or not, English is my first language.
And second.
Yeah. It's barely my first language. But I even though I sound like I'm ESL.
English is, hello, my name is Ramon. I like to...
I don't know what happened to me. Actually, I know what happened to me. I've listened to my
Mexicans.
mom. I've listened to my mom talk, though. She doesn't speak in complete sentences either. She speaks kind of broken up.
And you've learned to understand her that way.
Yeah, but now I do it.
Yeah.
I do it.
Yeah, I do it.
Come on, man. I can't. I could barely speak English.
Yeah, bro.
I
get it sometimes.
I can speak
too,
some Spanish.
Yeah. Hola. Me llamo JJ.
Nah, I speak more than I let on.
No, yeah.
But,
for sure, I know you do. You always say like, I don't speak any, which is better because a lot of people are always like, I speak perfect Spanish.
Oh God, no.
And then they're fucking like, hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo. You know what I mean? Like, dude, stop.
But you know who surprises me? Who really surprised me? Who speaks fluent Spanish? Who you would know? Everyone who, Vanessa.
Which Vanessa?
Garcia.
Oh, her Spanish?
She speaks Spanish.
Does she?
She's fluent.
She was here. She didn't even speak Spanish.
But she's fluent.
Is she?
With that Valley Girl accent.
Yeah, like, she doesn't have a Valley Girl accent.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. I'm at Trader Joe's.
But she could speak Spanish around me. I'll be like, damn, she make me feel stupid.
Yeah. Oh, bro, I do this. Man, I love it. I love speaking Spanish because I just feel like it's a mouth workout. You know what I mean? Like when you're it's like English is so desensitized. We're like, yo, what's up? I'm just chilling. You know what I mean? You don't even move your mouth.
You know what? I used to speak a lot better, but it's
the weed.
No. It was before the weed. It was after the brain damage, but before the weed.
CTE.
It was like, growing up in the valley and then being around fools like talk like that, and like trying to be tough.
Yeah,
and so like you try to fit in, and so like he starts talking
hey, dog,
like that too.
You want to fit in or what, JJ?
And now, so like, when I get upset, or it starts, comes out like that.
Hey, fool. Yeah. Hey, fool, why you tripping on me, dog? Remember that shit?
What?
Remember that shit? How fools were like, hey, fool, like, don't be fucking tripping like that, dog. Like, everybody spoke like that. It was a part of the culture.
It's
part of the culture. It's like, we don't fucking, we used to do house parties and shit. Did you ever do that shit in high school or no?
House parties?
Yeah.
I went to a few of them.
Oh, dude, that was my fucking hobby, bro.
Were you part of a party crew?
Yeah, bro.
What was the name of the party crew?
Atomics.
Yeah,
we had a little logo designed and shit.
I was a part of a tagging crew.
Yeah, so was I, bro. I did that
TLM,
shit.
the lynch mob. The lynch mob that fucking ended up going to jail for.
Oh no, you got caught.
Stupid shit. Actually, it was the best thing that could have happened. One of the best things that could have happened to me.
Yeah.
Because I was hanging around with a crowd that they weren't like bad dudes, but they're bored basically.
That's what it was.
And
back then, this is before like phones and all this shit. You know what I mean? So it's like people don't think about that. Like that's why this shit was so popular back then. We didn't have fucking phones. We were just like living. We're like, what do you want to do? I'm like, well, let's go fucking start a tagging crew. And that shit was exhilarating. It was a rush, bro, to fucking, be getting up and be like, oh shit, that's me, and showing off to your friends like where you got up. It's stupid now to think about.
Dude, how about this? It's even stupider
than the
for
word
you
stupider.
for you to become part of a tagging crew when you don't even like tagging. You don't even tag, but you just want to do because your friends are like part of the crew.
Can I
and
tag,
they give
guys?
you like I hit up my name once on the side of this little like broken wall, and I was like Jester because I think I'm funny.
Oh, dude, that was chaos. Everybody, it was kind of cool. Like when motherfuckers started knowing me as
my
chaos.
tagging name should have been stupid.
You know what's funny? I was at a bar recently, and a girl, there was a bartender there, and it was a brand new bar, and they had just put all these decorations up, and she was writing on the wall, and she's like, and the bartender and I became cool, and I was like, it's crazy, like you're tagging up there. She's like, you want to tag? And I hit up my old tagging name up there, and she's like, damn, that's tight. I was like, girl, I got damn, man. See, I just wrote it out. That shit was tight. Put a 1 next to it.
But some people could do that stuff, and it actually looks pretty cool.
Some people were got down. Some people were sick back in the day. All those people became tattoo artists. You know what I mean?
That's
a lot of those did.
I wondered where they went.
They're doing tattoos. I love tattoos. But back to that trip. That was, man, for me, it was cool, man. I that's exactly what I got exactly what I needed out of that little Joshua Tree trip.
You guys both did.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, not only you guys came out of that situation. You guys came out of that situation pretty good.
Yeah.
I drove out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got high.
Yeah.
You guys both knocked the fuck out.
No, we had sushi after. Yeah. We
Wait.
watched the Winter Olympics. We went to go get sushi, and then we drove home.
Whatever. I drove home.
Yeah, you're driving
And you
home.
guys knocked
This motherfucker
out.
had as a soundtrack of like.
I was feeling good.
I know, it was feeling great too. It was like Lord of the Rings. We passed out after the sushi because we ate so much goddamn rice. Remember?
I'm trying to remember where we had sushi.
It was like in some random city on the way back from Joshua Tree, and we were watching the Winter Olympics.
And I
while
kept
we were
waiting. I kept passing cities, passing.
I know you kept. Yeah, JJ does this shit. That's the second time.
You're like, oh, there's a
Yeah.
place that's perfectly open. There's
No?
another one.
Okay, well, just keep driving. All right. Well, what about that? No? Okay.
Nah, I don't
all
look
right.
good.
You don't even look at it. You're just like, fuck it. I'm just going to keep going. It's like you're fucking with
It's like,
everybody.
nah, it's not good. It's not good.
Shit, man. Yeah.
But it was a great time. I
Oh.
had a great time going out there with you guys.
I loved it, man. I loved it. I want to have Renee on and talk about stuff. He's going to be like, why are you guys talking about? Whatever, Renee. The world knows. All right.
Oh, Renee thinks it's bad to talk about
Maybe. I don't know.
shrooms.
We're putting him on blast.
What?
We're not telling you which Renee. I know like 6 Renees. If you
Oh,
think
I'll tell
about it.
everybody. No. Okay, Casey doesn't want to bring it now. But, yeah, what else we want to talk about?
Bro, I want to talk about beating your ass last night on UFC 3.
It
just
happened.
kidding. No, I
Actually,
got
no.
my ass beat most
I
of the
was
time.
doing good.
You
I
beat
was
my ass
listen.
most of
I
the
was
time.
beating. I was beating your ass until you looked at the settings and looked at how to
controls.
control the controller.
And I was like,
Then once you
now
learned
I
how to
know how to
play the game, I was fucked. And you start knocking my ass out every round. I was like, dang, what happened? I was doing so good when you didn't know how to play.
Dude, like it's like you almost didn't know. Yeah, man. You know what? We wanted to get on because your show started airing already, right? It's already aired the first 3 episodes.
They have, but I mean, on PlayStation right now, if you have PlayStation, you could, because Sony owns Crackle.
Oh.
And Sony also owns PlayStation. So if you
So-
have PlayStation, you could download the Crackle app to your PlayStation and watch The Oath, which is the name of the show.
Is that why you have a PlayStation?
That is exactly why I got a PlayStation.
no
the people
wonder.
from
They
the
sent
nice
it to
people
you.
at Sony hooked me up with a PlayStation.
No wonder. This motherfucker has like the sickest setup. He got rid of everything. He's like, you know what? I don't want these couches. I don't want shit. I want a giant TV on the fucking wall.
And a love sack.
Yeah, a love sack and a fucking and a PlayStation and a VR headset. And this dude will sit in the middle. That VR is a trip, man.
So I cleared out my living room, so I just have a love sack, and there's just plenty of room to VR.
It is kind of tight though. I kind of dig it.
It
like
works
that.
for me.
I mean, yeah, I get it, bro. I'm a minimalist too, man.
Exactly.
So
I don't need all
yeah.
that shit.
But the
yeah,
first 3 episodes air on that, but they're not available on Crackle. They're all available on Crackle
they'll
too.
come out this week, March 8th on Crackle. All 10 episodes.
All 10 of them?
All 10.
I've seen 7. Fuck y'all, I'm ahead of you. I'm just kidding. Check it out. This shit's super lit.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the last 3. But yeah, March 8th.
Oh, you haven't seen them either, huh?
I haven't seen the last 3. I've seen some clips, but I think it looks good.
Yeah.
But March 8th, The Oath on Crackle. It's a Sony company. Crackle is
They're huge. They're huge.
Well, listen, it's in comparison to Netflix
Oh,
and
yeah,
Hulu.
yeah.
People, like most of y'all know Netflix. You should know Netflix. Amazon, Hulu.
Yeah.
Well, Crackle is a Sony company, and that's Sony's streaming network.
And Crackle's been around for what, like 10 years
it's been around
now?
for a while. But now they're building up their original content
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
And our show is one of the shows that they got coming out, and it's dope. And I'm
Yeah.
not saying that I'm saying it because I'm in it, but actually I would say it if I wasn't in it.
Yeah.
If somebody else.
I
did.
agree.
If it was Michael Pena or you, if it was
Yeah,
you in
yeah.
it instead of me, it'd be
Yeah.
dope.
Nah, that's JJ. That's all JJ. That one went to JJ. It's tight, man. What I love about it is that, you know, they're hitting on real shit. You know, cop gangs were a real fucking thing, especially here in LA. We had the Rampart scandal here, like all those cops that got busted and shit. Shit, back in that was a different thing too. Like when we were growing up, cops acted way different. They've chilled out a lot more. Maybe it's because I'm older now. I was doing stupid shit, I guess.
Well, you know, to bring it back to the show, the creator Joel, always Halpin. He's my boy, but I
English is
I'm
a second
dys-
language again.
No, but I'm dyslexic. I think
Again.
I'm diagnosing myself dyslexic because I
mean, you are a therapist.
When I put in his name in my phone, I think I put Haplin, but it's helping. No, it's
No,
Haplin. It's
it's
Haplin.
Haplin, yeah.
It is Haplin.
Sorry,
See, I
Joe.
always get those letters messed up. But no, that's my boy.
Yeah.
That he was a
That was his life.
yeah. I mean, it's informed. That's
Yeah.
what they use. They
Yeah.
say it's informed off of a real
He can't
cop
admit a lot of shit. He's gonna be like,
gang.
yeah.
But no, so he was on. He was a sheriff deputy for 17 years, and a cop gang
Woo.
member, and it's
still. I always say
informed by
that. That's the
him.
biggest gang in the world, bro.
Yeah, right.
It's the biggest, and they got the biggest swinging dick in the room, bro. Because you can't do shit. If you fuck one of them, they're coming after your ass with every. Remember, homeboy that was a cop, and then he was taking people out. Remember he I forget his name. He was a military guy, but he was killing a bunch of cops. And he was a cop too. He was a black dude. He got fired, and he was talking about all
How
the
long
racism.
ago was this?
Like 2-3 years ago.
Oh shit!
I'm talking about. They burned a
No.
cabin. They burned the cabin down. Remember in Big Bear, and he burned alive in it.
No, I mean,
You don't remember that, dude? All the cops were on high alert, bro. He killed I think the chief of his station or whatever, his daughter, her husband. They were all cops except for the daughter. But you know, it's kind of crazy. He was out there like that shit was nuts, and all that stuff. That's gonna become a show. But all that stuff it's the biggest gang in the world, man. They were combing the streets for this guy, like they were coming after his ass.
Well, the show is about cop gangs and
how they run shit.
well,
What
but
they
even
used to.
more so, like it's about cop gangs, but it's even more so about family.
Yeah.
Because the thing is we're a cop gang, and where you would
You're living
think,
a triple
where,
life.
where you would think that you would not be on our side, right?
Yeah.
And not to say that you will be while you're watching the show, but
You could be.
you find out what the backstory is of these people and what they got going on.
Yeah.
And it's not to the show isn't condoning these things. All it is putting a light on it, if anything, these issues. But it gives you some backstory, and you find out where these people are coming from.
You start rooting for the characters.
I mean, in my personal opinion, I want the audience to be rooting for us. I think it's,
That's how they create. Yeah.
But yeah, it gives you a little bit of insight.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I mean, that's what I always say. Like, everybody's a hero of their own story. And I'm sure all those guys, if you think about it, bro, if you're a fucking cop, right, and you're dealing with fucking savages on a day-to-day basis. Because in the show, they also, like, highlight how they have a code of ethics as well. However, because they have to operate under a certain system because they're also cops. And if if you think about it, you're a cop back in the day, and these motherfuckers are making millions of dollars under you.
Cops?
Right? No,
Wait.
real gangs, right?
Okay.
And you're a cop. Like, put yourself in the cop shoes at the time. These guys are making millions of dollars, and you're busting these guys because they're killing kids and contaminating people, and then you're able to kind of like control it and put it in, because I feel like that would, in a sense, I understand the logic that would be behind it. It's like, well, if we control it, it's better than in our hands because it's gonna happen anyway. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, I get it. I understand.
Well, you know what I'll say in regards to, like, first of all,
I don't condone it, but
yeah, you don't condone it, but everyone's so quick to judge. I remember, I think I mentioned that on the last podcast. People are so quick to point the finger, and instead of seeking understanding and trying to find out what the hell's going on with these people, why would they,
And again, that's your gift. That's why you would be a therapist, because you can understand.
And also, here's the thing: you gotta understand these people are dealing with. Even if you're not like a criminal, so to speak, or you're involved with some type of thing, something that's against the law, you're already in you see the uniform, and you're already involved with that person in a negative way, right? Unless they're coming to help them.
Well, even then, like, even if you're going to help them, most cops. On most calls, you're meeting people on the worst day of their life.
Exactly. That's a good way to put it.
And they're not having a fucking good day because you're there.
So but here my point is, you're in this world, so to speak, right? All this. That's when you're called to action.
Yeah, you're desensitized for sure.
So, but you're gonna get dirty. I feel like if you're gonna, right?
That's what I mean. Well,
you're gonna get dirty. How do you go and do yard work and not get dirty? And if that's your job,
it's true.
You're out in the streets and you're dealing with this kind of type of people.
You're in the belly of the beast.
I could see again. We don't condone it, but I could understand. I could see how that could happen. And what, just because you put on this uniform that you're supposed to be held up to a higher standard, you're still a fucking human being.
Yep. That's what people. That's why I'm like, it's such a tricky thing for, like, I think police officers and this whole. How you'd have heard of that famous study that they did. I think it was I don't know if it was MIT. So I forget who the fuck it was. Might be totally off. Again, we need a Jaime. There was the famous study that they put students as prisoners and students as the what's it called, the prison guards, and almost immediately they began abusing. They began. See, your fucking shit's rubbing off.
What, it's contagious now, or what?
It is, bro. They began beating him and abusing him almost immediately. So they had to cut the study short. It was like supposed to be like 21 days or something, and they had to cut the study short because these guys, the guards, even though it was a study group, they're like, you guys are gonna be prisoners. You guys are gonna be the prison guards. It's almost immediately they started abusing them. And then like, all right, we got to, and it's like human behavior. You put a person in power, you put a person beneath, you know?
Well, even when I was doing security, I even, at clubs and stuff.
Yeah, I was a bouncer too, yeah.
You get a little, a little
pump in your chest.
Yeah, right? You start sticking your chest out a little more.
What's up, homie?
I got some power?
You want to fucking rumble, bro?
Oh, all of a sudden girls pay a little more attention to you
I know,
because you work in the door.
Yeah.
Or, you're working.
And you and your homies too.
Yeah. And so all of a sudden, you're cool. Yeah, you're cool. No, man, no, you can't.
Yeah.
And you turn to a little fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And so yeah, man. So that was just a little bit of power. So
yeah. Now imagine if you have a lot of fucking power. You run in the streets. You know who's who. You got drugs. You got guns. You can kill someone and no one's gonna say shit because you can. You can fucking.
We touch on that too.
Yeah, and I'm sure, of course, yeah. I've seen the show is insane. You know what I like about it is that it ramps up and it ramps up and you were like, oh my god, how could they possibly? What the fuck, man? It's just like it keeps getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah,
and worse.
it steps on the pedal and we don't let up.
No, it just keeps going further.
And it has to do with the writing first. The scripts were just dope.
Yeah.
And then
again, because Homeboy lived through this shit.
If you don't mind, I'd like to shout out my cast: Ryan Quatten, Katrina Law, Corey Hardrick, Arlen Escarpeta. The list goes on and on. But
Ryan's a cool guy. I met him at your house when you had the fights the other night. Yeah. Speaking of which, the fucking fights.
Which ones? The ones that we saw then, or the ones this past weekend?
Those two, but these ones this past weekend. I was watching them today, bro. I don't want to say where, but I was watching them today.
You're watching them, doesn't matter.
Yeah. The Frankie Edgar versus Brian Ortega.
Yeah.
Got knocked out first round. Dude, that shit is nuts. That gets me
back
to
say the. We have to speak in complete sentences.
Oh, the UFC,
bro.
I know.
No, I'm just saying that you said that he knocked out, but you didn't say who. So Brian Ortega, this young cat from San Pedro,
I like him, man.
Beat Frankie Edgar,
who's never been finished,
who's never been knocked out.
He's never been submitted either.
Or submitted.
And he's been fighting for a long goddamn time.
And Brian Ortega knocked him out
with a nasty uppercut.
Mm-hmm. He said, "Oh, you again?"
From fucking planet Pluto, it's just blink. And I was like, holy shit. And then Wilder fought Ortiz.
I saw that.
That was a fucking banger, bro.
Holy crap.
Two big-ass, black, athletic, strong motherfuckers swinging for the fences, bro.
My head hurts just from thinking about those hits.
# brain trauma.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
That hook. That
Wilder was hurt, too.
Yeah.
In the 7th round, he almost got knocked out. He was hanging on.
He got clocked in the jaw good.
Yeah.
That was right in the jaw. That was square in the jaw.
But if I'm remembering correctly, Ortiz got dropped 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, three
times. The 3rd time was a knockout, but there was 2 before that.
Yeah. There was one in the 5th round. I want to say 5th or 6th round.
God
the
damn.
6th round, and then Wilder was in trouble in the 7th.
Yep.
8th went by. He recovered.
I feel like he was down on the scorecards too.
Oh yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
I believe so. That the southpaw stance was
fucking him up.
Yeah, it was hard to deal with.
Also, he's a monster, and he just got popped with steroids.
Who did?
Ortiz, because they had scheduled to do this fight before, and then they got canceled because
I remember that
some shit got flagged. I don't know. That was like not that long ago, and he ended up fighting what's his face instead. Shit, I forget his name. I'm blanking out. Homeboy with the dreads. He got knocked out. Remember what I'm talking about? Wilder's last fight? Anyway, amazing fights. Dude.
Struve, not Struve.
You're talking about, no.
Bernard Stevenson. No, fuck. What's his? The guy he was.
Yeah. He had like.
Stavern.
God damn it. Yeah, it was a disrespectful knockout.
I met him at a club once, real quick. But Stavern.
He was working the door. Like, what's up? Oh, you Stavern? You can get in, bro. You can get in.
Yeah. What's
up, girl? You can come in here too.
What are you going to say?
No, it's crazy that you fucking jump in there like you're a goddamn professional athlete. Those 3 days we were talking about earlier, that's what a lot of it is in the boxing gym. That's what you swear. I don't understand what you're chasing. What are you chasing, bro? What are you trying to do?
Well, I eventually do want to do one amateur fight because I've always wanted to fight.
Get that off
I
your
believe.
chest.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm contemplating. Is it something that's worth it for me?
Or is it ego?
Yeah, like, and that's, I think honestly, I mean, I know how to fight now.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm legit know how to fucking fight.
Yeah.
But I enjoy. You could people ask me, why do I spar?
Yeah.
You know, and I spar with young cats, these kids, and they
swinging. I seen this shit. Yeah,
they come in, and I tell them, I encourage them.
Yeah.
I enjoy the chess match of boxing. I enjoy the sweet science, if you will.
It is a science,
and
bro.
figuring it out. I enjoy the fact that it's taught me a lot about myself and empowered me in many ways and
Your
taught
will?
me about life. Just about who I am as a man.
Yeah.
And not in any machismo way. Just about how I conduct myself, how I handle myself under pressure.
Under pressure.
Yeah, and
that's
how
a
I
big thing,
think.
bro. Learning how to.
So it's actually helped me out when there was this time not too long ago, I think it was about last year or so. I was driving on the freeway. It was me and Lemon. We went to go see a show in Reno, and this car had lost control in front of us, and I pressed on the brakes, but even I didn't slam on the brakes. I just slightly pressed on them, and still my car lost control too. And
it was raining.
It was snow. It was black ice.
Woo.
So I was like, all right, let me just try to maneuver the car, because the other car in front of us was sliding backwards, and it barely, bro. When I say barely, I mean I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating when I mean the car barely missed my car, just because I was able to stay composed and veer my car off just out of the way and not hit the wall. What do they call it?
Center
divider, which was on this side, and then he just barely came and just missed it, bro. And I was like, all right. And then as Risey came by and he was gonna catch the end, I pressed the gas and I was able to get traction again and able to get by. That was pretty close. But I believe that the reason I was able to handle that was because at least I believe it helped by
100%. If you slam on the brakes, you're gonna spin the fuck out. Like I've been in black ice many times, and I've had a lot of accidents. But because of that, I'm never scared. I'm on when I'm driving, I'm actually extra cautious, and I'm actually more prepared. Unlike when I'm driving, I see shit, right? And I just fucking spun out in Texas and totaled the truck.
Damn.
The freeway was frozen.
We both crashed. Dude, it's scary how alike we are. I've crashed in Texas too.
Dude, in Houston, the fucking freeway was frozen.
I was in San Antonio.
Either way. But I was there, bro. And I'm going, I mean, we're going, I wasn't even going fast, maybe 40, 50. And we hit black ice. And it was... you know how when the tail whips out, it's almost like you're drifting. You got to turn in towards it. Mm-hmm. I'm turning and I'm like, fuck. Like it was too much ice. I was going too fast. It was like 5 of us. We went boom, 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 boom. I hit the center divider. The fucking airbag hit me in the face. I was like, oh shit. Cars are flying.
When was this?
This was like when I was in Houston like a month ago. It's nuts, bro. So.
Were you hurt?
No, I wasn't hurt. I mean, I fucked up my shin. My shin hit like the bottom of like.
Why don't I remember this?
I didn't make a big deal out of it. I was just kind of like, so they all crashed. The paramedic was already on the freeway. Luckily, he was like, and he's like, yo, you all right? I jumped out. The tailgate's falling off the truck. I tied the shit up. I was like, let me get the fuck off this freeway because the car's still running, barely. And I'm like, let me get off this freeway because cars are still going. Like they were still sliding around, bro. It was still snowing. It was still crazy. Damn. Part of that, bro, when I was driving, like when I was sliding. Scary. I was sliding backwards, and the cars are coming at me.
Hell, what? That's a movie,
bro. And I'm like, oh shit! And then it ended up going to the shoulder, and then boom, boom! I hit the 2 corners on the center divider.
Dang.
But I'm like, what am I gonna do? I could have panicked. Like there was another guy. The paramedic was like helping him. He was shaking and shit. Like he was, you know that adrenaline response.
And you were like, what, superhero? Or were you like?
I mean, I've been in so many accidents, bro. Dude, like I know how to. I'm like, oh, okay, we got in a crash. All right, let me fucking fix this thing. Boom, let me get the fuck
here's
off
my
the freeway.
Insurance. Yeah. Here's my license.
Yeah, bro. I got sued once for one of those things. Oh my god,
damn.
For $250,000.
So you walked out of that unscathed.
Unscathed. I mean, I fucked my shin up, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. I mean, yeah, and I think, honestly, what
How many accidents? I'm sorry.
What?
Okay, go and finish your thought.
No, how many accidents have I been in?
Yes.
Oh.
Honestly,
like bad ones?
Let's be honest.
Like bad ones?
No, fender benders, all of them.
Oh, at least 10.
Is it something in the water, bro? Because I fucking got in like 8 accidents.
Yeah, no, you know what it is? You drive a lot, too.
I drove. Oh, yeah.
I drive a lot, too.
But, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. I've gotten a lot better.
Me, too.
At multitasking, too.
I haven't gotten a ticket in like 3 or 4 years. That was a fucking problem for me for a long time.
You know what? I'm working on...
What?
I'm really holding myself accountable. Texting and driving is not good.
No.
It's not good.
My OS turns it off. You
Does
can
it?
get it on your phone. You don't even get notifications while you're driving. And you don't get phone calls.
It's just habit of having the stupid thing in my hand.
It's also like
I know better.
Your eyes feel good when you're watching it. Like, it's stimulating you. But
then, you know what? But then you look up at the fucking road
Yeah.
and you're seeing all these other cars going like this. It's like, wait a minute, it's not just me.
it's everybody.
Yeah.
In California, 100% of people almost are fucking texting and driving, bro. And that's why I'm like, I've got this shit on my phone because I'm like, you know what? If nobody's fucking paying attention, at least I'm.
Yeah, that's what got me. I was like, wait a minute. I mean,
let's not die.
let me. Like, I'll just be being ignorant, right? If
Yeah.
you're seeing that shit, like, oh, let me just keep looking at them. I'm like, all right, dude.
Yeah.
That ain't that
All you
important.
guys are
dog.
just wiggling.
I mean, I thought it was just me. I thought I was the only idiot out here. Let me put this shit down and just focus on the road.
Yeah. But it does help knowing that. But I think more so when you handle the pressure. I think more so what it does is it helps you understand your place in the universe when you're boxing, right? Or you're sparring, whatever. Yeah, it helps you deal with pressure, like when you're in when you're in an accident or something. Mm-hmm. But I think it also helps you like check yourself when you're aware of what your presence is, like how your body language, what your body language is communicating better. So like for me, I've been in there kickboxing, I've done Muay Thai, I've done jiu-jitsu, I've tried it all. And I've gotten my ass beat a bunch of times, and I think that's good for you because you're conscious of like, all right, you're conscious of like, all right, I understand my place in the universe. There's some bad motherfuckers out there. There's some bad motherfuckers. Yeah. And unless you ever get in a ring like that, a lot of dudes have this mixed perception of I can fuck anyone up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that.
And so you get in there.
Oh, those silly guys.
And there's like a 125-pound dude who knocks out a 200-pound dude just because he's a fucking savage, you know what I mean? And it's important for you to understand that so you don't go out in the world puffing out your chest, you know what I mean? Because you think you know some shit. It's good for you. I think it's good for you to get in there and hash out on like a, I don't know, maybe it's a weird thing, like some weird monkey shit that we're like a man, like. But for me, that's how I function. I'm like that's how we settle this shit. Like, let's fucking work through this. You know
I enjoy being in the gym, man. I enjoy
sanctuary.
Well, I mean, the reason I'm so active is one, I have this idea. Like my biggest thing is my body that. Like my biggest goal, excuse me, I speak English. Yeah. My biggest goal in life is actually to getting my body in its peak condition, and I've gotten close. Yeah. But
hairs.
I believe I could do better. So and I've always self-sabotaged myself,
but you also like you're your own worst critic.
Yeah.
Because you've gotten yourself to a fucking exceptional shape, and then it's like, we can't always walk around at 10% body fat, 9% body fat.
Well, you could. No, the thing is, you could if you have the discipline.
Most of the time I do, but sometimes it's cold right now. I'm freezing right now because I don't have any fucking body fat.
Sure. Yeah, you
I'm
are.
fucking always cold, bro. You know what I mean? And it's only reason, and I go up a little bit, but I try to stay in a single digit, like 9% at least 9%. But I'll go up to 11, which isn't fucking bad. 11%. It's really good.
I want to be consistently at between 6 to 8.
6 to 8?
I know 6 is really ambitious, but 8's a good number. 8's a good. 6. Yeah. I've definitely been to 9.
Homeboy on your show, I don't even know him, but he's fucking crazy shredded.
Ryan?
He plays the FBI agent.
Oh no, you're talking about Arlen. Yeah. Arlen Escarpeta, aka the Black Incredible Hulk.
Bro, this motherfucker. I'm like,
he's like a little action figure.
This dude
his traps
come up to his goddamn ears.
His traps should get their own credit. Fucking wow,
bro, he's shredded. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker.
It's part genetics, but a lot of hard work and
for sure.
He's an athlete. He's an athlete.
Yeah,
he's a freaking athlete.
Because I was watching the show. I was like, is this dude ripped? And you're like, dude, he's
an action
ridiculous,
figure, bro.
Yeah, because first few episodes, he was like wearing a shirt, and I'm like, this motherfucker's traps are huge. Like,
I want to look like him when I grow up,
dude.
When I grow up,
how tall is he?
5'9".
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 5'10", maybe 5.
Yeah, I'd love to be like 6'4" or some shit, bro.
6'4"?
Yeah.
Why 6'4"?
Because I've stood on a box where I'm like, I measured myself at 6'4". Everything looks different, bro.
Mine is 6'1".
6'4". Dwayne Johnson 6'4", but a proportionate 6'4".
Yeah, you don't want to be an unproportional 6'4".
Nah, you don't want to be like lanky. Legs. Yeah, like I don't want to be like a John Jones type. I want to be like
John Jones is hella coordinated.
No, I know he's great as far as an athlete. Obviously GOAT, but I'm talking about his body type. He's like, he's got a long wingspan. He's got long. That's why he's such an exceptional martial artist, because he's got long fucking arms and long legs. He's like Dalsum from Street Fighter. Kicks you in the goddamn face. But I wouldn't want to be like that. I would want to be some like I'm such a fucking Dwayne Johnson dick rider. He's like he's incredible, bro.
Do you ever think about how far detached or how far removed you are from your ancestors of like the Neanderthals or whatever? Because I look at myself, I have a long torso, and I think I have short legs, and so I feel.
You wonder
like,
how they hunted or whatever, what they did.
I'm just like I'm just thinking how far back is this structure? I don't know if this even makes sense.
It does
but,
make sense. I think so.
You know what I'm saying? Like my physique compared to like those.
Yeah.
Those monkey men, whatever they
were. I think.
I
mean, I might be wrong. I'm gonna do a genetic test.
What
I
are
think
they called? The Neanderthal. What is this? There was a Neanderthal. Neanderthal.
There was Cro-Magnon before that.
Cro-Magnon.
The
all that shit that we learned in elementary
Homo
school.
erectus.
Homo erectus. I don't know which order they came in though.
Neither do I. I don't know that shit either.
Anyways, I'm
Social
trying to
studies,
say how far removed from that is this
Homo
body?
sapien. That's what it is. That's the last one, I think. Homo sapien.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I could be.
We could do better.
Yes, I could do better.
Yeah.
I could do better. You know what? I think my left leg is a little deformed.
Why is that?
Because I went to the doctor and I asked for them to check my height, and they said, "How old are you?" And I said, "Old enough to dream, ma'am." Now don't. Her name
I'm
was
21. God damn it.
I said, "Old enough to dream." So I was like,
She's like, "Hey, bro, I'm the doctor."
Her name was Debbie. I said, "Don't be a downer, Debbie."
Yeah, don't be. She's like, "Hey, this is the hospital, bro, the clinic.
So that
you need to tell us how tall you are and how old you are."
So yeah, right. So then she took my special ass over to the.
Yeah. She's like, "Get over here, you fucking dreamer."
So yeah, so I went and she told me what I knew was the truth, but I didn't want to believe it.
She's a Debbie
I've always
Downer.
said I'm 5'8".
The fuck, Debbie
I'm
Downer?
really 5'7 3/4.
See,
that hurts so bad,
5'10",
bro.
I'm 5'10" and a half, but I would say I'm 5'11".
But I think that 3/4. This going back to my leg. I think my left leg is a little bow-legged. I know my left leg is a little bit, not crazy, but just I think it's that quarter.
Yeah.
What happened was my mom put me in that walker too soon. You know, little thing, and so too soon. I say
got
too
a whole
soon.
theory.
I say too soon. I'm serious, ladies and gentlemen. This is true.
Don't make your babies walk too
If
soon.
you have kids, listen up. Don't make them walk too soon. Don't put them in the walker.
What's too soon? How old are you?
Let me finish.
How old are you?
How now?
No, at the time when she put you in the walker.
Oh, I don't know. I was too soon. Too soon years old. Okay, and she would tie my walker down. She put like a strap so my feet could touch the ground, but I believe my legs, my little legs were not ready yet.
The cartilage in between.
They weren't ready. So like I'm trying to stand on these flimsy legs, right? And I think the
like
left
Bambi.
one, I was trying to overcompensate, and I think I just got a little bend in my leg now.
That's a good theory, but
I think that's what it was.
I think you just made that shit up.
No, it's for real. I know it
he's
sounds
thought
like
about
bullshit.
this shit extensively, bro.
I am telling the truth.
All right, bro. It's time for some hot seat questions.
It's hot.
All right, bro. What's your number one song to work out to?
Rocky. Anything Rocky.
For real?
Yes.
Like the soundtrack?
Yes.
You like soundtracks, huh?
I do.
Dude, we were riding back from Joshua Tree, and you I don't know which one you had, but it was fucking epic, bro. The sound system.
Yes!
Dude, you were there, and we're walking back, and driving back into civilization, and it's like, what were you saying? You were screwing.
I like to go on adventures, so I'll put soundtracks on where I go.
Like Gladiator, that's what it was.
We're in my car and I'm driving. It was a Gladiator,
I think
yeah.
so.
And I'll create a story, and I'll make that we're on an adventure, and we're.
It was amazing, bro. We all had characters. We all fucking
I
broke
create
it
character
down.
names and create voices. It's fun.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
On a woman or
Just
what?
period. When you don't like when people do, like, some people are like, I don't like when people chew with their mouth open. I don't like when people.
God dang it! There's something, but there's a few things. At least in my place, when you move stuff and like don't put it back where you got it from.
I don't like that shit either.
Yeah.
I feel like it says a lot about you. You just move
shit.
shit and use it.
I just want to mention this one just because I want to. Women with like you gotta take care of your hands and feet. I feel like if you're not personally,
what if she's a bodybuilder or some shit?
Still, you gotta take care of your hands. You still gotta take care of your hands and feet.
I mean, what if she's a
Well,
boxer?
but I think everyone should take care of their hands and feet,
True.
right? How about
Take care of yourself.
yeah, take care of yourself
That's a
in
good
general.
message.
There you go.
Who's your favorite fighter in the UFC?
Right now, gosh, there's so many great
I know, bro.
fighters right
I know.
now.
Give me one for UFC and one for boxing.
Boxing, Lomachenko.
Oh, Lomachenko.
He's pretty sick, right?
Phenomenal.
But there's
Savant.
others. These questions are hard.
I know
But
they are.
let me.
That's why
So
it's a hot seat.
I'll always just say John Jones is a badass.
I mean,
but there's other guys I like. The other guys who I think are still badass, and he's considered the greatest, right?
Mm-hmm.
But those are the fighters I like there. Oh, what about Demetrius Johnson? How about Cody Garbrandt? Or come on, man.
It's true. We're sparking up right now, ladies and gents. I think it's the first time we've done this on Curious Radio.
Hey, wow, 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 wow.
We're lighting up some plantitas, and we're going to go into some current events. But actually, I need a boxer. Did you give me a boxer? No, you said Lomachenko. That's right. All right, man. Let's go into some current events.
What's his name? Badass too, though.
I wanted to cover this shit. I wanted to cover this shit just because we talked about it earlier, but I want to show this shit because it's so exceptional.
You gonna show him the old?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, the fight.
Yeah.
This is Brian Ortega, Frankie Edgar.
Yep.
This one had me on my feet. This had me screaming all
God
kinds
damn,
of,
this fight was
The guy in the
fucking...
my
white
goodness.
is Brian
I'll just
Ortega.
phrase it that
wasn't
way.
my goodness.
No, it wasn't. It probably wasn't. Oh, my goodness.
Look at that technique.
Brian Ortega did what half a dozen Hall of Famers could not do.
He was talking about it
stopped
after.
Frankie Edgar.
How he said that he was seeing that his arms were too long, so that's why he caught him with that elbow.
Was not going Ortega's way in the beginning, eating some good right hands. Frankie looked sharp, he looked fast, but it was the composure, it was a confidence. I'm going to land that elbow. Look at that shot.
There's the elbow.
Bang,
Yeah, that
right
hurt.
to the temple,
Boom.
and finished it up in a cold-blooded.
And there's the uppercut. That's how I ended up
professional manner.
finishing.
That's great for a young fighter.
That was the
And
first time he got
really, the
finished.
most
It was a
marked name of his
nasty
fight career.
uppercut.
You know,
Look at
what's so
him. Look at
impressive
it.
to me was
How
just
fucked
his
up is this freeze frame? No, but I'm saying like the freeze frame is so fucked up.
Great progression on his punches. Frankie was
Look at
going
the
out
records.
And really was just
Crazy. First
frustrated
person to
by
finish
it,
Frankie.
it seemed.
And he's undefeated.
then Ortega
6-0
had the
in the
composure.
UFC.
That right
So
there
even
is
Holloway,
fight
dude.
IQ.
I love Holloway.
I love Holloway too. I love Holloway.
I love Holloway. Holloway's dope.
He's a little Hawaiian savage, bro.
Who is he supposed to fight?
He was supposed to fight Frankie Edgar,
right? Duh. But Holloway is a beast.
He's a little
And
Hawaiian savage, bro. He
and
beat
so is-
Jose
and
Aldo.
what about 155? You got fucking
Habib,
Habib,
Tony
but-
Ferguson.
Tony's
All of them.
a
All of them are
G.
savages. Jesus Christ. Let's go into the next one. Check this out. I love this video.
Oh, underwater. Yeah, and what?
Saw this shit?
That's Brazil, right?
Dude, look at this shit. When I was
I've
first
been to
watching
Brazil. I didn't see that place.
it, look at this. You'd be able to walk in this shit. Isn't
I'm
it
going
dope?
back just to go there. What time of the year is
Look
this?
at that shit. It's underwater.
You got to go to Brazil, man.
I'm down. But the you.
Yo, we need to do a trip.
Let's do it,
We
bro.
need to do it.
Let's
For
do it.
real.
I'm down. Like a real trip.
Yeah.
Let's do it in the summer when shit dies down.
Okay.
Are you gonna be shooting this summer?
Yeah, I'll be.
In
Yeah,
July?
I should. I'm not officially yet, but.
But in
we're-
July. Usually people.
No, we should be done. I should be done.
Yeah.
We should be done by
Alright,
that
so a
time.
popular snorkeling spot
June,
for its
July,
crystalline
mid-July.
waters. Look at this shit.
That's a freaking awesome. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen.
travel.
Yeah, it'll
Simple.
change. It'll change your. It'll change your
Perspective
outlook.
on life.
Yeah.
You want to be humbled?
I agree.
You want to be humbled? Go to a glacier. Go get put on a glacier.
Oh, that's right.
That-
You went out there. To
Oh
Alaska,
man,
huh?
nature. I've never understood.
You always do that.
I've
You go to
never-
nature.
Yeah, I've never understood. Well, people say like, "Oh, I feel so humbled." Because I've never, honestly, I'll be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I've never really been humbled until
Got
I was
punched in the
natured.
face.
Nature humbled me by its freaking presence.
Massiveness, awesomeness.
When you get a helicopter drop me on a glacier.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember.
And I remember, I was like, what I was just looking down on, this vast area was,
Ice.
it looked gigantic, right? And then I get dropped down to it, and it was, that vast area was actually a small part of what was even beyond that. And I was like,
You're a speck.
Oh, I am nothing. Oh, this is, like our cute little industry that we have.
Yeah.
This is a cute little bubble that we live in.
Yeah, Hollywood.
It's cute.
yeah.
It's real fun.
Mother Nature's like, I don't give a fuck
Mother
about
Nature
you.
is the real movie.
For real.
Holy shit! It's the star. It is there. You look up at the sky.
Yo,
and,
we'll start watching Planet Earth because of that shit. We'll just watch it like.
and I was like, oh man, let me just enjoy this moment in time that I have. That it is, in the grand scheme of things, ain't shit. People are trying to make legacies and all this other shit. It's great. I mean, it's great to
great.
have ambition and
Yeah.
everything, but I think legacy comes from an egotistical place.
100% too.
You
Some,
just gotta,
some of it might come from a good place. Like I want to leave a legacy of positive. It's still ego, I guess. A little bit of ego.
if it's driven by you, if you want to leave something like a legacy
That's
behind,
true.
it's
Yeah.
just do your best while you're here.
Yeah, yeah.
And hopefully people can
So people can what?
continually learn from that,
Yeah.
from whatever you leave behind.
All right, bro. Here's the moment of truth, bro. Here's the moment of truth.
Blow it up
I know we're gonna blow it up right now.
Boom.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the fucking trailer
for the Oath.
for the Oath. on
March 8th.
Crackle.
Download the free app.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Is that Ryan who said that?
When you look into my eyes,
Oh.
tell me what do you see?
And this actually really.
Who that boy right there? Who that boy?
So is this what you want then? You wanna show me what's up then? I'll be ready to bust in. Take everything, leaving with nothing.
We've had our eye on your department for a while. Cops on the take working with high-level drug dealers, and then there's this. You can either help us take them down,
Who's that guy?
or you can go to prison.
She doesn't want us doing anything stupid.
So what are we gonna do?
We're gonna play the game until we figure a way out.
We got a target on this.
You with me? Or no? I hope you're ready for the war you started. What the hell is going on?
They're looking for retaliation.
I'm coming after all you. I can't let you do this. You think you can play with our lives?
I want retribution.
What did I do? This is on all of us.
Damn. So proud of this. Setting the motherfucking
Proud of everyone
world
on
on
it.
fire.
Cast and crew alike. We're such a family too, man. Ah, man, March 8th. It's
Goddamn.
a free app,
Goddamn. It's
Crackle.
free, guys. It's free.
and I promise you watch it.
fucking
It
welcome.
won't be a waste of your time.
You're fucking welcome, first of all.
You're welcome.
We've introduced you to some goddamn fire. Oh, man. I'm excited for you, brother.
Thank you. I'll say thank you in advance for watching, and
What's the date?
you're
today?
welcome.
Let's check out the date.
And
Let's check out the
you're
date.
welcome.
This is going to air. We're going to air this March 5th. So
Nice.
it airs this week, the 8th, on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, man.
What's up, man? What you want to leave the people off with? What you want to drive it home?
Shout out to all my Oath family.
Boom.
A wonderful people, family in Puerto Rico, the Oath family in Puerto Rico. Miss them, love them, and hope you
back
guys
soon?
check it out, man. I'm a what do you call me? A regular?
Yeah.
I'm a regular.
Oh,
right
where?
here. I'm a fan. I'm
Oh, on the show?
a fan of the show.
Yeah. He's a recurring. He's our
A recurring guest.
No. We need to have
I'm a
Our-
good
our-
neighbor.
you're-
I'm a good neighbor.
You're a correspondent.
I'm a good neighbor, like I was in that commercial.
You're a correspondent.
I'm a
Jaywalk.
correspondent.
Yeah.
Damn,
You're a Curious Radio
am I gonna
correspondent.
am I
You've
gonna
been
be
promoted, bro. You've had 3 now. You've got more than anybody else.
Dang.
So you're a correspondent, bro.
We need an Oath poster. In here.
I know, right? Hey, bro, get me one. I'll fucking throw that shit up.
Oh, that'd be
tight.
dope, man. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Anyway, well, it's episode 51.
I'm proud of
y'all.
you, dude.
Woo!
I'm proud of you.
Thanks for coming on, brother. I appreciate
Always,
it, man. All
man.
love, brother. Check out The Oath. It drops March 8th. It's I've seen 7 episodes, and it's Joe. This show, you're welcome. My boy right here is killing it on there. Thanks for listening, guys. See you back next week.
Later.